The following podcast contains mature subject matter, adult themes, and may also contain profanity. You have been warned.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back, Absurdians, to The Absurd, our show about things absurd. In this one, we look at absurd news, histories, mysteries, true crime, and all manner of strangeness. Our stories are funny, freaky, frightening sometimes, too. Ooh. That was Mel. Hello, Mel.
Hi.
Speaking of freaky and potentially frightening, we are watching, as we speak, an insect interaction.
Yes.
On the outside of my glass door, on the inside of the screen.
Yes.
So
too close for comfort.
We're in a lockdown situation.
Yeah. It's between a spider and something else. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's some sort of beetle-esque.
It's not a beetle.
Something.
I promise you, it's not.
I don't know. I have no idea what that is. It's disgusting.
No. Anyway, we're choosing teams. We're both on Team Spider.
Yeah.
Personally, though, I'd rather just see both of them hang out, get along, and then go away.
Well, yes.
But spiders, I'm pro spider. Like, I don't want them on me or anything.
No.
But they do good work.
Yeah.
They keep the nasty insects down, man.
Ah, the nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Oh, you nasty bugs.
What?
That was Janet Jackson.
Oh, I was thinking of Christina Aguilera.
I don't know it.
Her song Dirty, she always says nasty.
That's because you're a millennial and you listen to that kind of stuff.
I swear to God.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. You shouldn't. Yeah, so how are you, everyone? Hopefully you're doing well on what is here a pleasant autumn day.
It's very pleasant.
I think it's about 23, 24 degrees out. Not humid, I don't think.
Nope.
Not really.
Nope.
And blue skies all the way out and up. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Mel.
Yes.
You went to look at some furniture.
Yes, we did.
Mel's in the market for furniture.
Yes, and we were looking for some bar stools for Kitchen Island because we are down to one currently. Mm-hmm. So we'd like to have two.
How are you down to one? What happened?
Well, one of them broke.
Yeah.
So they were like they're kind of cheap pedestal style chairs, and
were you chair dancing on it?
Well. My daughter sits in those chairs, and she rocks.
Oh, right. And rolls?
And rolls.
Oh, that girl.
Yeah. So just eventually over time, it starts to wear her down, and then Mark sat on it, and it just went, woo.
Did he fall right over?
No, that would have been funny.
It would have been funny, because as long
he's
as he
like, oh my God, and I could see him just, his body ever so slightly moving to the side, because it was breaking.
Yeah.
So that one's done. So we're down to one, which is not too far behind.
So you're looking for two.
So we're looking for some, and we went to Snuggler's Furniture.
Ah, love it.
What a great experience.
Snuggler's is a great store.
Like, I've been to some of the other, big box furniture stores, and it's obnoxious.
It is kind of.
Like,
yeah,
extremely obnoxious. There was one time me and my husband had gone, I can't remember what we were looking for, but we were looking around, just browsing, and someone asked if we needed help. Fine. That's part of your job.
Sure.
We politely said, no, we're just here to look.
Yeah.
He followed us all around the store. He was never more than like 10 feet away. And finally, my husband just kind of had to tell him off and be like, dude, like, what are you doing? Leave us alone. We'll come find you if we need you.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't let off, so we left.
I think, though, and this is not offered as a defense, because I know exactly what you mean, and it is very annoying. I think they work on commission.
They do.
Right. So
I understand that
territorial.
part. But don't be an ass about it.
No, I agree.
Like, we will come find you.
Yeah.
Or, check back in 5 minutes or something. Or whatever. Like, give us some space.
Yeah, monitor from a distance.
Oh, it was too much, so we left.
Yeah.
Snugglers does not work on commission.
Oh, no, I knew that, actually. I went with my parents there when they were looking for a new love seat and recliner.
Yeah.
And the woman who was working there, she was an older woman, like, I don't know, in her 60s.
Yeah.
So, and she was great.
Yeah.
You know, very accommodating, super informative.
Yeah. We had a very nice guy named Mitch helping
Mitch.
us.
What's happening, Mitch? Yo, Mitch.
And he was excellent.
Yeah.
Like, extremely helpful, knowledgeable, you know, gave us time to think when we needed it or he's been great. I can't say enough good stuff about him. In fact, we've also now are buying a couch.
Oh, yeah.
So, and not that he was trying to sell us that. That's not how it worked. But just because we were taking some time and looking around and anyways.
You were so smitten.
So smitten.
I also love the name. Not Mitch. Snugglers.
What, Mitch?
Snugglers. Like, how does
Snugglers.
that not sound awesome?
I love it.
You know?
Do you think that's what they do in their spare time?
What, snuggle?
They all snuggle.
What, the furniture?
Maybe.
Or the people who work
Maybe. Or lick the furniture, maybe?
there? I would hope not. I would hope not. I hope not that it's not. Hey, man. Do you know if anybody's licked this chair?
Yeah, I wonder.
I
wonder what this is like. I'm gonna lick it. Stick my tongue on it.
Lick it good.
Lick it good. Bow, bow, bow.
Who does that? I've been testing Mel's musical.
Yeah,
knowledge today.
I'm not good with that.
No, I know.
Oh yeah, I know.
Devo.
What?
So the band is called Devo.
Oh,
Short for Devolution.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's weird.
Not
What does
really.
that mean? Devolution.
The exact opposite of evolution.
Oh.
They were of the opinion that humankind is going backwards.
Oh.
It wasn't like I don't know how
Interesting.
committed they were to the theory. They are awesome though and hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
So shout out to Mitch and to Snuggler's Furniture.
Yes. Well done.
Yeah. When do you get your new stuff? Do you know?
Probably in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
2 to
right,
3
yeah.
weeks, something like that.
And they deliver, eh?
Yes.
Nice.
We are now VIP members, so
Whatever that means.
we get free delivery.
So you go into the back room and get a special dance, or what?
Yes.
Ah, the
Yes.
champagne
That's why
lounge.
all the things are on clearance in the back.
Yeah. Are they going to take your old couch?
I don't know. I never asked that question,
I
actually.
would. I don't
Would
know.
they do that?
They might. If you had somewhere to take it, they might do it for you. Like if you had,
Fair.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Couldn't hurt
It's
to
a good couch. Like the one we have now is a good couch.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just this
sure.
one's better.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and sell it.
Why wouldn't you?
See if we get anything for it. Oh, what's that? They're getting closer to each other.
Oh my
Look,
God.
the spider moved.
Yeah,
He's
well,
like a
wouldn't you if
ninja.
something that big was coming at you?
He's like a ninja.
Yeah,
No,
right.
but he moved towards
How
him.
how do you know they're both he's?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
Right.
Maybe they're secret lovers.
I don't think there's cross species.
Secret lovers. How's that song go?
I have no idea what you're talking
Oh,
about.
I can't think of it. Anyways.
Who's that? Like Drake or
Drake?
what's her
Yeah.
name?
No, it's an old
Selena
80s song
Gomez
I'm
or
thinking of.
something?
I can't. Anyways, doesn't matter.
I'm sure we'll be
But
fine
look,
though.
they're getting closer.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The spider.
I still
and
think
the-
you should go up and open the door
No, I'm not going to do
and
that.
get up close and look.
I'm not.
One time during COVID, folks, early in COVID, Mel was at her house, and I was here, and she sent me quite a lengthy video of bees having sex.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I don't think bees have sex per se, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
They were into it.
But it looked
something,
like
though.
they were.
Either that or they were wrestling.
They weren't moving, though. They're wrestling genitals.
Ooh, that'd be a
Wrestling.
good name for
I
a
was
band.
just going to say.
Wrestling genitals.
Wrestling genitals.
Yes, I had a good weekend as well.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, thanks for asking. Friday, the mighty Kara and I went out on the town.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday I went out to Piper's to watch the Jays game, where I was confronted with some very sad news.
Oh.
On Sunday, it was Louisa's last day.
Aww.
Yeah. But
Womp womp.
she is going to work. She started actually on Monday at Charcoal.
Okay.
Yeah. So all three, Charcoal, Martinis, Dell's.
Right.
You ever been to Dell's?
I have.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
And good prices, too,
Yeah.
dude. So she's
Great
like,
bread.
she's like, you need to come down. I'm like, well, how do I know if you're going to be working? She said, ask for my table. I'm like, all right. So she's quite
Okay.
looking forward to it.
Probably better money there, too.
I would think so, and way less BS,
Yes.
you know.
Sure.
Not that there was a lot of drunken fools at Piper's, not really, because I was there late Friday night, and it was busy, but it wasn't like, it's not like you're going to a university bar.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But the manager deliberately short-staffs them to save money, so they run off their feet.
Right.
Saturday when I got there, they had bloody golf on, and I'm sorry, if you like golf, hey, fantastic.
Yeah.
Everybody in my family loves it, but it was on every stinking TV in the place. And we wanted to watch Jay's game because it was an important game.
Yeah, absolutely it was.
And she's like, well, we can't change it till the manager gets back. I'm like, what kind of
Why?
bullshit is this? Okay, kids, don't look in the fridge till mommy and daddy get
Oh,
home.
God.
You know what I mean? Like, good God, man. But anyway. And then, do you know what else I was disappointed with? My friend and I wanted to go to Dollarama after Piper's.
Yeah.
They close at 7 on Saturdays. Oh,
Why?
how do I know? We were very crestfallen, though. Very disappointed.
Boo.
But then Sunday I went up to Goderich and went out for lunch at the Beach Street station.
Cool.
Great food.
Did you go see my friend Sharon?
I don't know where she lives.
You should.
And I don't even know her.
Maybe it's time you do.
And I forgot to tell you the best part.
What's this now?
So you've heard me go on about Sky Ranch north of Goderich,
Yes.
the little drive-in that has ridiculous amount of ice cream.
Yep.
Well, we went there, but they were closed for the season.
Oh.
So we went somewhere else for ice cream. Would you
Okay.
like to guess where?
Where?
It's in Shakespeare, Ontario, which is my favorite
Oh.
hamlet.
Moose. Oh, God.
Yes, Moose. God, their ice cream is good.
Yes, it is.
I had a scoop of Moose Tracks and a scoop of salted caramel. Damn, girl.
Damn, girl.
There was a lot of bees. You would have hated it.
Oh, God, yeah.
But they were just there. They weren't really doing anything.
Well,
Like, they didn't get any of my ice cream.
well, that's good.
But I was hoping that if you'd have been there, it might have been your big chance to finally get stung
Nope.
and find out what it's like. Oh, it's going to happen.
Oh, I'm
gonna
sure
make
it will.
happen.
I don't think I'll make it to my deathbed without being stung.
You're
At some point.
well over halfway there.
That's true. Hey. I am, but you know.
I understand you had an interesting weekend as well.
Yeah, not too bad.
Sunday, went to Giant Tiger, I understand.
Yeah. Yes, I did. I went
Good.
to Giant Tiger.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a great time. The end.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
And Friday night, I went to Rural Roots
Thought
with
it was
my
Saturday
friend
night.
Christine. Yep, that's what I meant. Saturday night,
Yeah.
after our kids' hockey,
Uh-huh.
we decided to go to Rural Roots
No
and
way.
have some brewskis.
Shocking.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, if anybody was trying to assassinate you, you wouldn't be all that hard to find.
No, I'll be at
Oh,
Rural
she's
Roots.
not at home, not at work. Oh, she's at Rural Roots.
Yeah,
It's the only other possibility.
I know. I love that place.
What
Mojo Minefield was playing
does that mean?
the Thai
Oh, Tyler
Thai
Fry.
fry. Thai
Thai
fry.
Was it good?
Yes.
Was there a good crowd there?
Yeah, it was actually. It was
Really?
pretty busy.
That's
yeah.
good. Don't
Not
call me
as much
Ashley.
as Grooveyard.
No, I'm not surprised. They don't.
Grooveyard's so good.
Yeah, I told you. dude.
So
Told you.
good.
They even gave us a shout out.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. No, they are good. They're fantastically good.
Fantastically.
Yeah, I think that's everything for now. Would you like to favor us with a story, Mel?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
All right.
Oh, wait.
What?
No, not just yet.
No?
Hey, everyone. Just this past Monday, when you hear this, 2 days ago, it was Mel's anniversary.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It's been a couple days.
32 years?
Yeah. No, not quite.
No, not
Not
quite.
quite. 19.
19. Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
And last Thursday was my nephew and niece-in-law, their anniversary.
Oh, Very nice.
Yeah, sure, eh?
Look at that.
Look
Love
at
all
that.
around.
Oh, God.
Love is all around. Everywhere you look, love is all around.
Are you high or something? Why are you singing everything? Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, proceed.
Can I go now?
Please do. What's
All
the
right.
holdup?
All right. The year was 1846.
Doom, 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 doom.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
And our would-be hero was a Hungarian doctor named Ignaz Semmelweis.
Like it.
Semmelweis was an assistant professor at Johns Hopkins School of Public Health.
Ooh.
It was the start of the golden age of the physician-scientist, when physicians were expected to have scientific training. So doctors like Semmelweis were no longer thinking of illness as an imbalance caused by bad air or evil spirits. They looked instead to anatomy. Autopsies became more common, and doctors got interested in numbers and collecting data. When he showed up for his new job in the maternity clinic at the General Hospital in Vienna, he started collecting data. Semmelweis wanted to figure out why so many women in maternity wards were dying from what was commonly known as childbed fever. He studied 2 maternity wards in a hospital. One was staffed by all male doctors and medical students. The other was staffed by female midwives, and he counted the number of deaths on each ward. When Semmelweis crunched the numbers, he discovered that women in the clinic staffed by doctors and medical students died at a rate nearly 5 times higher than women in midwives' clinics.
That's interesting.
Semmelweis went through the differences between the 2 wards and started ruling out ideas. Right away, he discovered a big difference between the 2 clinics. In the midwives' clinic, women gave birth on their sides. In the doctor's clinic, women gave birth on their backs. So he had women in the doctor's office give birth on their sides. The result was no effect. Then Semmelweis noticed that whenever someone in the ward died of childbed fever, a priest would walk slowly through the doctor's clinic, past the women's beds with an attendant ringing a bell. This time, Semmelweis theorized that the priest and the bell ringing terrified the women after birth, that they developed a fever, got sick, and died.
I'm not buying that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Semmelweis had the priest change his route and ditch the bell. It also had no effect.
Yeah.
By now, Semmelweis was frustrated. He took a leave from the hospital duties and traveled to Venice. He hoped the break and the good dose of art would clear his head. When Semmelweis got back to the hospital, some sad but important news was waiting for him. One of his colleagues, a pathologist, had fallen ill and died. Semmelweis studied the pathologist's symptoms and realized the pathologist died from the same thing as the women died from the same thing as the women he had autopsied. This was a revelation. Childbed fever wasn't something only women in childbirth got sick from. It was something other people in the hospital could get sick from as well. The big difference between the doctor's ward and the midwives' ward is that the doctors were doing autopsies and the midwives weren't. So Semmelweis concluded that there were cadaverous particles, little pieces of corpse, that students were getting on their hands from the cadavers they dissected. Ugh, gross. And when they delivered the babies, these particles would get inside the women who would develop the disease and die. So he ordered his medical staff to start cleaning their hands and instruments, my goodness, not just with soap, but with a chlorine solution. Chlorine, as we know today, is about the best disinfectant there is. Semmelweis didn't know anything about germs. He chose the chlorine because he thought it would be the best way to get rid of any smell left behind by those little bits of corpse. Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah,
Little bits of corpse.
who wants a little more corpse?
Yeah. Just a sprinkle.
Yeah.
And when he imposed this, the rate of childbed fever fell dramatically. What Semmelweis had discovered is something that still holds true today. Hand washing is one of the most important tools in public health.
Indeed.
It can keep kids from getting the flu, prevent the spread of disease, and keep infections at bay. You'd think everyone would be thrilled. Semmelweis had solved the problem, but they weren't thrilled. For one thing, doctors were upset because Semmelweis's hypothesis made it look as if they were the ones giving childbed fever to the women. And Semmelweis was not very tactful. He publicly berated people who disagreed with him and made some influential enemies. Eventually, the doctors gave up the chlorine hand washing, and Semmelweis lost his job. Semmelweis kept trying to convince doctors in other parts of Europe to wash with chlorine, but no one would listen to him.
Right.
Over the years, Semmelweis got angrier and eventually even strange. There's been some speculation he developed a mental condition brought on by possibly syphilis or even Alzheimer's. And in 1865, when he was only 47 years old, he was committed to a mental asylum. The sad end to the story is that Semmelweis was probably beaten in the asylum and eventually died of sepsis, a potentially fatal complication of an infection in the bloodstream. Basically, it's the same disease Semmelweis fought so hard to prevent in those women who died from childbed fever.
Right. So all because of egos on the doctor's part.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, we're not dirty.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's not a shot, buddy. But you're working around people. We're dirty. We fortunately have ridiculous amounts of bacteria on us. We need bacteria.
Yes.
Right? But, yeah, if you've got, even small portions of a deceased person on you, you don't handle dead animals.
Well, no.
Without washing afterward.
Right.
Surely to God,
It's amazing how many people don't wash their hands.
Oh,
though.
I know. Well, we saw it during COVID, didn't we?
100%. Like soap selling out?
Yeah.
Like, are you... What? Like, what did you do before this?
Right. Yeah.
Like, it blew my mind. It blew my mind.
And the people who didn't buy it. Like, I don't need to wash my hands. Yeah, but dude, it's nothing to do strictly with the fact that we're in a pandemic.
Yeah.
You should be doing it all the time.
You should be doing it anyways.
Right. Like, go to the bathroom. Wash your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like in a public washroom where you see people clearly have not washed their hands.
Right.
And, sad to say, a lot of times it is men. A lot of it is men.
Don't doubt it. Yeah.
They go in, they come out 2 seconds later still zipping up their fly.
Yeah.
Well, clearly you did not wash your hands.
Right. Unless
you disgusting creature.
No, it is revolting.
Like, and it's not even like your own stuff. It's you're touching doors, you're touching the tap and the sink.
I'm more worried about them touching their stuff. Well, getting urine on their hands.
Well, that's what I mean. And then they touch something else, and now you've touched it. Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Anyways, wash your hands, people. Don't be dumb.
Well, we're talking. I mean, there was. I don't know if it's still the truth, but there is in the younger. Wouldn't be Gen Alpha, which is the youngest generation right now. But there was a certain amount of Gen Z. Mm-hmm. A very tiny minority of them, guys, who honestly believed that wiping your bum is gay.
What?
It demonstrates that you're homosexual.
That's not.
Then I'm very gay because I wipe thoroughly.
Oh, how dare you
like,
wipe your
not
bum?
Like two. It's not like one or two, wipes. I'm in there, Like, yeah, dude. Like, I'm not saying you could eat off it or anything, but,
Oh, gross.
I'll go up against anybody in that category. Let's roll.
Oh, yuck.
That's, like, what kind of a moron? You really should be euthanized for being that ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm telling you, get a bidet. It's changed my life.
Yeah.
It has changed my life. I actually saw speaking of bum wiping, I saw a reel or something the other day, and someone had taken a balloon and smeared stuff on it, like the balloon hole, and then just wiped it like you would using toilet paper, and how much is left behind. And then they did the example of using a bidet.
Yeah.
And it...
Night and day bidet.
9-day bidet. It's fantastic. You
You
got to get used to the cold water on your
your
sphincter, but
on your sphincter, on your opening,
on your opening.
Well,
yes.
You know what? I was gonna do. I was gonna. My first story today was gonna be different.
Okay.
But you've inspired me.
Talk about butt stuff.
Well, it is about a bum.
Okay.
Like not. I don't mean a derogatory term for a person. This is another medical thing. I don't even... I know what I want to name the story, but I can't.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Okay. Let's skip the title. A man in the U.S. suffered from a debilitating and very intimate medical problem for 2 years before seeking help. Of course, it's a man again.
Yeah.
I say this as a man.
Uh-huh.
Men are stupid when it comes to medical stuff. Well, I can't go. That's gay. Yeah, you're a moron.
Yeah, right.
Stupid. So the 33-year-old Texan had developed a rare condition that caused him to ejaculate out of his rectum while at the same time urinating feces, essentially meaning his body was performing these functions the wrong way around.
Oh, no.
It was only after he began to develop pain in his testicles that he decided to seek out medical help. I think the first time for me, well, peeing poop would be a pretty hard indicator that things were awry. But when I orgasmed, and I, for want of a better term, came out of my bum, I think I'd be like, what manner of unholiness is going on around here?
I think I'd see a doctor.
Or a priest. The power of Christ compels you. You'd be like exorcism time, dude. Like, I'd be freaked the hell out. Anyway, doctors took an x-ray and discovered the man had an abnormal connection between his prostate and his rectum. The condition, called a rectal prostate fistula, is rare, affecting about 5 people in a million. The man's diagnosis prompted a University of Texas case study called A Curious Case of Rectal Ejaculation. At least the title goes right to the heart of the matter.
Oh, rectal ejaculation.
Common symptoms include blood and feces in the urine, as well as urinary tract infections.
God, I would think.
I would imagine so, yeah. But it is much less common for sperm to pass through the rectum, doctors said. After investigating the man's medical history, they uncovered that 2 years prior, he had spent 3 weeks in a coma after overdosing on cocaine and PCP. Oh, this guy's a partier.
Wow.
Doctors believe a catheter used to empty the bladder and collect urine had been inserted incorrectly, causing the balloon to blow up and create a tunnel linking his prostate and rectum.
Oh, God.
Surgeons performed surgical fistula repair, which involved taking part of the man's rectal wall to create a flap that sealed off the tunnel. They said if the man had not come forward for treatment, he could have suffered from ongoing urinary tract infections and possibly even kidney infection and sepsis.
I'd say.
His case also served as a warning to ensure the correct insertion and placement of catheters.
Jeepers. That'd be quite the party trick.
You gotta wonder, 2 years, man. What did you think? Oh, it'll fix itself.
Yeah, no kidding.
I can't imagine.
Like the first time you orgasm and it
yeah,
and it comes out of your butt?
That's so weird, dude.
That's when I'd be like, yeah, something's not okay.
Yeah,
pooping out of my pee hole.
Pooping out of your pee hole. I think that is the clinical terminology for it for this situation. Yeah, so I was going to save that to the end, but given the way your story ended.
Yeah, it was a good segue.
Thank you. So yeah. So to anybody, male or female, but in this case men, if you notice that you got a cum bum. That's what I wanted to name it, but I can't. I don't think I can. I'll get booted off the socials. But well, I mean, it's so obviously gained to me. But that would be you know what? This is a bit of a tangent in a way. But I was reading about I don't remember where it was, but about being blind. Okay. So we think that, and I never thought about this. We think that if you're blind, you just see black, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Wrong. You don't see black, you don't see anything. And here's how I can demonstrate what it is literally like. So I want you to close your eyes right now. Go ahead.
Are you going to throw something
No.
at me? Okay.
Now I want you to picture. No, I want you to see out the back of your head.
Okay.
Not what's there. Don't guess what's there. I want you to see out the back of your head. You can't do it.
No.
That's what being blind is. You cannot physically imagine what it is. You can't. So it's not like you're just black, because most of what you see is also brain work, not just eye work.
Right.
Your brain processes it.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, that's really fascinating. You know, that you wouldn't, it's not just a question of not being able to literally see colors or things. You can't conceptualize it at all.
Right.
Period. So I just thought of that,
Interesting.
Also on the medical front,
Yes.
a little bit of good news. There, for the first time ever, Huntington's disease has been treated.
Oh, yeah?
And it's a bastard, eh? Yeah, so with one shot, the amount of degeneration you would have from the disease in 1 year will now take 4 years.
Oh, okay.
So they can extend it over decades now with subsequent shots.
Mm-hmm.
And it has symptoms like, dementia and other neuromotor issues. And it's genetic. So if your parents have it, pretty hard shot, you're going to get it.
Right. Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to know that, that's an advancement they've made.
That's good.
It is good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Would you like to tell us another story?
Sure. This is actually another medical story.
Oh, dear God.
In 2013, an elderly Colombian woman was stunned when she went to the doctor for pelvic pain and was told the pain was caused by a 40-year-old stone fetus.
Oh, yes, I have heard of these.
The 82-year-old had been carrying the calcified 4-pound fetus called a lithopedion for decades without realizing it.
Wow.
Doctors only discovered the rare medical phenomenon after ordering an x-ray that revealed the stone fetus, also called a stone baby.
Yeah.
The woman is now expected to undergo surgery to remove it. Well, she would have had it by now because this was an older story. Dr. Kim Garcia, who directed the OBGYN clerkship program at University Hospital's Case Medical Center, that's a mouthful, in Cleveland, said the condition is so rare it has only been recorded approximately 300 times in medical literature. The lithopedion is created when a pregnancy forms in the abdomen rather than in the uterus. The pregnancy ultimately fails, usually because the fetus does not have enough blood supply, so there is no way for the body to expel the fetus.
All right.
As a result, the body turns the fetus to stone, using the same immune process that protects the body from any foreign object detected in the person's system. Garcia said it may seem odd, but that the process is used constantly in the body to stay healthy. When we get old, cartilage begins to calcify. Garcia explained, the calcification of the tissue protects the mother from infection, but also means the stone baby can remain in the abdomen undetected for decades. Most of the time people find these, and sometimes even after they're found, and don't do anything about it because they're totally asymptomatic. I don't know how I'd feel about having that inside of me and not doing anything about it. The rate of the abdominal pregnancy is about 1 in 10,000 pregnancies. However, modern medical care usually identifies any issues that would lead to lithopedion before the stone baby can form.
Right. So, yeah, they'd be able to detect the scenario or the situation that causes it.
Right.
And then sort of head it off at the pass.
Right.
Yeah, weird, eh?
But yeah, 82 years old and had a 40-year-old stone baby.
Baby. Wonder if she named it.
I don't know.
Call it Rocky. Eh?
Maybe.
Or if it was a girl, Crystal.
Right.
Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Got it?
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw some pictures of it, and I couldn't confirm whether it was from her ultrasound, but like it showed like a fully formed baby.
Yeah,
like, I would think that would be Like, wouldn't you be in pain for longer than 40 years?
I don't know. I mean, it's 4 pounds. I think,
Yeah, like that's just like a real baby.
Yeah.
You know, right? And you would think, like, if she was pregnant and not, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it would feel like, but I would think you'd feel something.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
you would feel the baby up to that point, though. That's also my point. Like, you would feel the baby kicking, and you would know that you were pregnant, and then wouldn't you? If it was in your abdomen?
What are you asking me for?
I don't know. I have so many more questions about this now.
I haven't a clue, dude. Like, as you may, I don't know. I've never been pregnant. I'm pretty sure I don't dilate enough to.
You don't?
No, I'm quite certain.
Let's try.
Even with that fistula thing, you know,
pooping in your pee hole.
Pass it through my bum, the baby. You know, I don't think anybody's gonna enjoy that.
No.
That's weird, dude. Not creepy, but it's kind of, sorta, absurdly creepy. Creepily absurd.
Creepily absurd?
Yeah. Speaking of absurd.
Go for it.
I got a long one here.
Do you?
By that I mean story.
Okay.
Anyways. Do you remember
nuts.
January, what was it, January 6th? When all those morons stormed Capitol Hill because they thought Trump should have been president like forever. And
got you. Yeah.
Do you remember the QAnon Shaman?
No.
He's the one that had like the red, white, and blue face paint, and he wore like a big, almost looked like an animal skin coat, and he had a helmet on with huge horns on it.
Right. Yes, I do remember.
Just like, what the fuck? What a piece of work. Anyway, he has filed a lawsuit.
Oh, good.
You know he's been released from prison, right?
Oh, has he?
Oh, all those jokers are pardoned by the Orange Folius. That's not mine, but I read it and I love it.
Orange Folius.
So QAnon Shaman says he's the rightful president.
Oh, sure he is.
And he has sued Trump for $40 trillion.
Oh, stop.
You stop it. Arizona resident Jacob Chansley, better known to America as the QAnon Shaman, who stormed the U.S. Capitol on January 6 in a striking horned warrior outfit, is suing a host of entities, including the federal government and President Donald Trump, for $40 trillion. In the process, the Phoenix resident is claiming that he is the rightful leader of the United States.
Sure he is.
Could he be worse?
Well.
All right. In a rambling 26-page complaint that consists of a single paragraph.
What?
You met
on 26
yeah, so
pages?
no paragraph breaks.
Oh, God.
Yeah, don't want to read that.
He's highly intelligent, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. And it reads like a manifesto. Chansley alleges that his First, Fourth, and Second Amendment rights have been violated by a host of parties that are loosely related at best. Named as defendants are Trump, the Federal Reserve, the National Security Agency, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, the Bank of International Settlements, the State of Israel, Elon Musk's X Corp, T-Mobile, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, and Warner Brothers Studios. Chansley says that the supposed cabal allegedly engaged in a conspiracy to systematically violate the American people's constitutional rights. I'd buy that one. Chansley, who is representing himself, big surprise, filed the suit Monday in Maricopa County Superior Court. Given that it contains federal claims, albeit wildly specious ones, it likely belongs in U.S. District Court. Chansley did not respond to inquiries from Phoenix New Times made via the phone number and email he listed on the court paperwork. The claims in Chansley's suit include that the central banking system and the Federal Reserve are unconstitutional, that the U.S. government is guilty of treason for prioritizing the interests of foreign financiers at the expense of the American people, that the NSA, National Security Agency, surveilled Chansley's daily using the Patriot Act as he was writing a second Declaration of Independence. That all radio stations and most of their DJs are part of the intelligence community. That a scene in the 2008 Christopher Nolan directed Batman film The Dark Knight and many plot details in 2009's Avatar were cribbed from his writing and are proof that the NSA was spying on him. That the NSA catfished him on Facebook by contacting him while pretending to be actress Michelle Rodriguez, whom Chansley identifies as my celebrity crush.
Oh, okay.
That he was then offered the opportunity to work with NASA covertly and help them deal with other worldly matters. That his shamanic beliefs made him a perfect candidate to handle. That he was emailed by Donald Trump on January 8, 2021 from an address of donaldtrump@nsa.gov. That the government stole more than $100,000 in cryptocurrency from him. These seemingly insignificant facts are designed to seem insignificant on their face, Chansley wrote about the NSA's spying on his computer. But if a person were in the loop of what I had written on my computer a few months prior, those details would stand out to a sharp mind. So in his complaint, Chansley references a number of exhibits that are not included in the suit. Instead, he included a handwritten URL for a Google Drive folder that he said contains more than 1,000 exhibits that prove his accusations. Phoenix New Times encountered an error attempting to access it. Big shock. While many of Chansley's claims are certifiably out there, there are some more defensible critiques of the U.S. government nestled among the conspiracy theories. For one, he claimed that the American government is violating citizens' Fifth Amendment rights by allowing an Israeli official to bail on a court hearing and return to Israel after he was charged with trying to pay for sex with a minor in Nevada. Chansley was also sharply critical of America's penchant for long, pointless wars. Well, he's right there.
Yeah.
When we also recall that the Vietnam War was proven to be entered into based on false pretense, then it's no surprise that the same government is continuing multiple deadly wars for profit, and then allowing foreign leaders to dictate American foreign policy in the Middle East and Eastern European nations, Chansley wrote. Chansley concludes his complaint by declaring himself the first president of the new constitutional republic of the United States. The only laws in place in Chansley's new republic are the Bill of Rights and the original U.S. Constitution. He also said that Phoenix will be the new capital of this new republic. Why would he want to move? As his first act, Chansley said he would order the Federal Reserve to mint a 1-ounce gold coin and set its value at $40 trillion to pay off America's debt, which isn't really how debt or currency works. No, I should say not. I am within all of my own rights and legal authority to do this because all of the information provided in this lawsuit is factual and cannot be argued, Chansley wrote. The Shaman demanded $40 trillion in the lawsuit, $38 trillion to pay off the American government's debt, $1 trillion to build America's infrastructure, and another $1 trillion for Chansley's personal, emotional, mental, and spiritual torture and years' worth of anguish. For $1 trillion.
Yeah, right.
If you haven't been following the saga of the QAnon shaman, it might seem surprising that Chansley would rail against the Trump administration. However, despite Trump pardoning Chansley along with other January 6 defendants, after which Chansley, who'd already served prison time, ecstatically tweeted he'd go buy some guns, Trump's backtracking on releasing files from the investigation into sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein has changed Chansley's tune. Reacting to that reversal in July, Chansley tweeted that Trump is a, quote, piece of shit, unquote. Again, he ain't wrong.
All right.
Chansley's largely fact and evidence-free legal complaint underscores just how poisoned many January 6 insurrectionists were by conspiracy theories that many figures on the right, including Trump, were happy to commandeer for their own political purposes. Chansley's lawsuit touches on several such conspiracies: beliefs about sex predators hiding in plain sight, claims about Israel's control over the U.S., alternative explanations for the COVID-19 pandemic. Many far-right Republicans have given those claims oxygen when they wanted to rile up a polarized base. Trump's pardons of January 6 rioters fit that theme. Close to home, it was only last year that then Arizona State Senator Anthony Kern, known for his own wild beliefs, invited Chansley to be his guest at the Arizona Capitol. The problem with catering to conspiracy theorists, though, is that you can't actually give them what they want. After all, their beliefs are largely divorced from real life, or in the case when they actually may be onto something, because your name might be in the Epstein files. At some point, you lose them. So while Chansley's lawsuit may be full of wild claims, it has one thing going for it. It's hard to blame him for feeling used. That's right. Like, you watching that whole January 6th thing, man, was just
What a shit show.
yeah.
Like,
but I mean, like, if you look at the videos, like the people there were. I don't even want to try to be unkind. These were not political activists.
no.
These were not people who even understood anything about, the Constitution or how government works. They were morons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry, the one guy, he wore his work name tag on the front of his shirt when he was rioting. Dude, it's going to take 4 seconds to figure out who you were.
Yeah.
And they beat the shit out of cops.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm not a real big lover of authority,
Mm-hmm.
but I thought all the right-wingers and Republicans were all pro-cops.
Yeah.
But they're out there beating the shit out of them. I see. Rules for thee, but not for me.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I almost like this guy because he's seen the error. Like, he's like, you know what? You guys lied to me.
Mm-hmm.
You Republican Trump idiots, you were all liars.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because they bought the conspiracy theories.
That's right.
And not one person can still answer me this. Anybody who was like against the quarantines and they all thought COVID-19 was all bullshit, none of them can tell me why. Why would the government, to what end? What did they achieve?
Mm-hmm.
People are like, well, to control it. Control us to do what? We already buy everything.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you pay your taxes, don't commit serious crimes, and don't challenge the government, they don't give a shit about you.
No.
None of you out there, including both of us, are that important.
Right.
And if you think you are, you've got a megalomania problem.
Mm-hmm.
Give your fuck. It's a great song by Black Sabbath. So anyway, yeah, 40 trillion.
Yeah, that's pretty penny.
I wonder if there's something to it in that, like, it's, if you write so much nonsense, it's like, what they say about throwing something against the wall and see what sticks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most of it's absolute rubbish.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean all of it is.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause remember, he's right. Like Vietnam, I don't know if you know this, but it was the Americans justified the invasion by what was called the Gulf of Tonkin incident, in which North Vietnamese patrol boats apparently fired on U.S. warships. Wrong, bullshit, lies. Never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they? They would have got massacred.
Mm-hmm.
But it's called a false flag,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
The U.S. in this case, and they're really bad for it. They make up shit to justify military action.
Mm-hmm.
Same within the American-Spanish War when they said, the Cubans, they blew up the USS Maine in Havana Harbor. No, they didn't. The U.S. did it themselves to justify it. But they're the great heroes of democracy and freedom.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, hail.
America.
And don't get us wrong. For you Americans, if there's, I know we know some of you are listening. And for the Americans that voted against Trump, you're okay. You can have You can have any of my beer and potato chips anytime you want. You're okay. The ones who voted for him, I don't care. I don't care about you.
Right.
You're reaping what you sow. Did you see the video of the guy, the American border agent?
No.
Just outside of, like, you know where Lewiston is? Just outside of Buffalo.
Yeah.
Guy in an I assume it was a man, but he had an Ontario plates on his car. He was heading back to Ontario. And a guy in a border vehicle, or in a border uniform, pulled up and was screaming at him, "Don't ever come back to the U.S." Just driving down the highway.
Good God.
And then their fathead ambassador's like, "Well, I don't appreciate the way you guys are thinking about America." Dude, have you seen the video? Do you remember your fat orange fool telling us we're going to be the 51st state?
Right.
I don't want to be American.
No.
Simple as.
No.
So I know a lot of Americans think everybody does want to be an American. Nope. No. I'd move back to England long before I moved to the U.S., and I don't really want to move back to England either.
You good now?
Oh, that felt good.
Yeah?
My bum feels weird, though. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Hey, you know what we're going to do then?
What are we going to do?
We are going to go to Piper's.
Are we now?
Aren't we?
Yes.
We hungry. And then we go to Dollarama. I got a couple things I want to get there.
Do you?
I want to look for one of those taco holder things for my plate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think they have them?
Yeah, they should.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to help me find one,
Okay.
please.
All right.
Do you have anything you'd like to say out there to all our fantastic people?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
On whatever platform that you're listening to us on,
Yeah.
can you please subscribe, follow, rate, share the show? Do all those things. And if you've done all those things,
do 'em
we
again.
love you.
No, don't do them again.
What?
Yeah, especially
again?
share. Yeah, that's what I said, but you can't.
Yeah, get your friends to vote for us. Everybody.
Just listen.
Yeah.
You know, we think you'll like us.
Yeah.
We're
And
generally,
we're up on
generally
our
okay.
posts on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, so go check us out
Tiki-talk.
on all those things too.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
have a story suggestion or you want to come on the show, please reach out. We are open.
Oh,
Open
24
for
hours,
business.
24/7.
Yeah. Reach
That's
out.
us.
Give
Reach
us a
out.
story.
Reach
Come
out
visit
and touch
us.
someone.
We go to Piper's all the time.
all the time.
So, if you're lucky, you'll see us there.
And
We'll
what's the
even
date
sign
today?
autographs
Today's the 30th, right?
for $5. What?
We won't charge for
I'm just kidding.
Next Wednesday
Yes.
is the
next
first
Wednesday?
game of the Leafs season
Oh, yes.
against Montreal. Les Habitants.
Yes.
The great hate.
The Great Hate?
I don't like them.
Oh, yeah, no. Me neither.
Yeah, so I'll be going out for that. You bet your lifesavers I will.
Bet your bottom, your cum bum.
I don't want to do that. Right, so yes, thank you. And please do as Mel says, because if you don't, it gets ugly.
Yeah.
But
Take you out.
please share and listen, and stay absurd, everyone. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves and one another.
Bye.
Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Aloha. Hasta luego.
Yes, go to Snugglers.
Abiento. Good
Go say hi.
Snugglers.
Say hi, Mitch.
Hi, Mitch.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Absurd Podcast is written, produced, and recorded by Rod and Mel. Music by Audionautics.com.